Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da. Fucking quests.
Don't forget about Stella Montis.
Don't forget to give me my fucking magnetron, you fucking...
Did you check out the old outpost yet? I'd rather get it done quickly.
Rather get it done quickly.
You get new arrivals every now and then.
The old outpost is what you call it, huh? Pretty sexy. Very nice. Wow, I got too much shit? Hell yeah. What a good problem to have. Too much shit. Okay, let's make things. Actually, I have too many mechanical components. Oh, let's upgrade some shit. Upgrade the shit. Advanced mechanical. So let's find if I so. Hell yes. Not to craft, I want to level up. That's what I want.
Hey, just drop the seeds off right there.
Gross.
You're really pulling your weight.
Jesus Christ, Celeste. Everything you say is so fucking sexual. What is that smirk? Yeah, be
I'm
ashamed.
just happy we're no longer mixing in sawdust with the flour.
The fuck does that mean? Jesus Christ. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. What's up?
Say what's up.
Hey, just making sure it's okay. It's cold in here. If I spend the night again.
Yeah, it's always fine with me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Rav's sleep. We read like 4 books.
Well, yeah, it sounded like he was really fighting it.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Appreciate you.
Hello?
Wow. Mm-hmm. What's up? Yeah. Okay. $2. Jesus. Hmm. Two more boxes required. Hmm. What up, dude? Yeah, I'm chill. I'm just looking for a frequency modulation box. Hi-oh. What's up, brother? Looking for one frequency modulation box if you happen to find one.
What is it?
Frequency modulation box.
Okay.
See one more.
I just got over here. I think it's not been looted.
Yeah, I loaded in at 23 minutes and like assembly and this shit looked like it was picked clean already.
Yeah. Hello?
Does anybody happen to have a frequency modulation box? Just one of them?
Oh. Hello?
What's up, dude?
That's some crazy ass shit.
Make check. You there?
Oh, what a bro. Thanks, man.
1 second. Hold, please.
There's a fuse grenade for your troubles.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
My shit's messed up.
Let's take that metro entrance.
Mic check?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. There's my end. My computer randomly decides my sound card doesn't work. It also randomly, when I start my computer, it just like I have all this crazy stuttering.
Stuttering as in
Like
what?
my
Like
mouse is stuttering.
have you updated your BIOS and shit? That's what I had.
It just started randomly happening, but then I restart my computer and it goes away
Yeah.
immediately. Never comes back.
Interesting.
Until the next time I like restart my turn on my computer. It's very random.
Hey there.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. Dallas thing's over there.
Just closed out my last part of my project thing. But in real life, fantastic. Emotionally and physically drained.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
My fucking elbow is like swollen like a golf ball, and I can't put like any like a pound of weight on it without it being like excruciating pain. Because like it's like whatever the fluid that's in there, like when I lean on it, it's just like. Bah!
Yeah.
My Kia is still sitting on the shoulder over by Mission Hospital. Because when we called to do a police report, they said we're not coming because they're in the middle of the, then Molly got a ride with the big rig engine because the guy's like, well, we're not supposed to give people rides, and he's like, okay, that's fine. Like my husband can come get me, but he's a VA nurse and he worked all night, and I guess he can come bring me the 2 blocks. And he's like, well, let me call the captain. And he's like, is nurse trying to get there? And he's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. And like, and so then like he's like, all right, we'll get ready for a fun ride, because they literally was going down like a downhill, sliding back and forth, and they're strategically going back and forth in a fucking like 12,000 pound fucking rig.
That's crazy.
And they finally put some like cones up to block that lane, because it was all just fucking ice, where already claimed 2 cars, one other nurse and Molly, who when it was sucked is that the nurse, like, she could have popped it in drive or neutral and just kind of slid down the hill and gotten out of the fucking, like, just past a hill. Yep. So basically Molly's going like 25 miles an hour up, and then she goes to crest the hill, and she sees the car half on their shoulder and half on her lane. And so she tries to turn, and then she just kind of it just slides, and she tries to control, and it slides the other way. And then it ends up smashing the driver's side. But like the person that was like, well, I felt like I didn't have control of the vehicle, so I just stopped and put my hazards on. Like, but it was over just past the crest of a hill. Like, no one has any kind of fucking reaction time to, like, there was no. Molly said that she saw 0 cars the entire ride until the car that was parked on the other end of a fucking crest. So it's just like,
damn.
no. So I guess we're sharing Salas's car for a while.
What? Yeah, I was looking. I mean, sometimes you can get a lease deal, but
I feel like everything's just anything new or leased right now. It looks garbage.
Yeah.
At first glance, I mean, I'm sure something will pop up, but it's just like everything's like you can't get out of like a 2026 or 25 or without like walking out with like between 45 and 50K for a reputable car right now.
New. Yeah. I mean, I was even looking at some lease deals, and literally it's called like 0 down lease deal. And I look, okay, how much you have to put down? $3,000. I'm like, that's not 0 down.
Yeah.
That's way
We got
higher.
you to look, didn't we? There's no laws anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just crazy. So like, were you walking? Do you have micro spikes by any chance?
No, I had Brooks because I was working all night, and then right at change of shift, Molly calls me and because she's going in, and says she got in an accident. So I'm like, fuck. And so like, initially there's like a mandate where like we're not allowed to leave until everybody shows up on the unit because we have to make sure everybody can arrive. But I was like, okay, well, she's got an accident. What do you want me to do? And like, oh, and it's like they were cool about it. They're like, all right, just give report to so and so, and then go. So I give report to so and so, and then somebody else arrives and is like, oh, I had that one patient, so I'll take those 2 people. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I gave report to a different nurse, and then I was kind of like just trying. My car had been like on, like thawing, so it wasn't like a huge rush. I was letting it kind of like thaw out a bit, but I was just kind of power walking out, and then like not even like 4 steps from the the exit, like the amount of ice at the VA, like in that whole area, was freaking ridiculous. It was literally like a 1/4 inch of ice, like everywhere. I was literally, I was like, oh, I'll just walk onto the mulch. Even the fucking mulch was making you slide because there was like such a film over the top of it. It wasn't crunching in. It was just literally like you're stepping on just ice that was supporting my weight, and it was worse because it was like uneven. So like literally, once I slip, did my dance and like ate shit and landed on my elbow and hand and fucking back, got up, and then I literally did fucking Olympic tights skating to the staircase, and the staircase was the only fucking place they put ice, salt. And so like that was okay, but then I did the skating across the parking lot to where my car was, and then started that process of getting all the ice off of it. I put my windows down. I just kind of punched out literally sheets of ice from each window, and then like literally like it was like little like soft glass, rock candy, and then I was sitting here forever waiting for the defroster to melt the ice that was like literally a quarter inch thin on my windshield.
It's the worst.
And so then I took a Mentos little plastic cylinder, and I used a little tab that you push to put your thumb on to open it. And I scraped that thumb like one line across the middle of it, and then and since the bottom part was like soft enough, I literally like slid 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot like fucking plates off my car on either side.
Jesus.
And I just like whipped it, and then, like it just shattered and like fell off.
That's so frustrating.
And then but after that, like once I got the sense, but it also was a good like litmus test because I hadn't driven in my 25 Outback, just my 24 Outback wilderness in the ice. But I don't think the ice was that bad, so it was a good little test because like since the VA parking lot was so badly iced, I like, and there was nobody in the parking lot. I just kind of like drove around and slammed on the brakes and like turned hard just to kind of see what my car would do in a controlled environment, and it handles it pretty fucking well, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could feel the tires doing some fancy calculations when you slam on the brakes and do some turns. Did
you do like the snow mode or?
I didn't. I actually, right when I got up to speed, I thought about that, but I was going a higher speed. I think you have to be under 25 miles an hour for the snow mode.
So your car, yeah, and then mine, it's like 15. It's actually way lower. It's actually kind of annoying. But the wilderness models, it's up to it's like 20 or 25 for that, which is nice.
So once I got up to speed, I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. I could do the ice mode. But I was like, well, let's kind of pass that anyway. You playing?
No, I'm still doing stuff. We're gonna watch a little show because she's in a yoga class now for her yoga 200-hour instructor training.
Yeah. Is she trying to transition over to that, or just have it be a side hustle?
Not, nothing specific. Right now, it's just learning for learning's sake. But in the future, we can see if whatever she wants to go do with it. She's sitting in the room with me. She also is sad about what happened with y'all.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, Molly's planning an action on Pack Square, downtown Asheville, separate from the Union, because the Union was being kind of little bitches about it. And so
for what?
For the Alex Preddy murder.
Gotcha.
That separately. Yes, the car thing sucks, but that also is shitty. And so there's she's trying to get as many like mission nurses and VA nurses to come to that on January 30th. Because it sounds like that's like the date for a lot of people to do kind of like an initial like general strike kind of thing, at least on the nursing forums.
Sure.
But yeah,
That's that one's a crazy one.
yeah, I watched that video probably like 6 different angles, like no less than 100 times last night, analyzing the fuck out of it. Yeah, hard to talk your way out of that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. I mean, I've been talking over with Ashton as well, just kind of in general, and it's like on one hand, I feel like California in a way is almost more sheltered, just because we're so big that I don't know exactly what kind of action that they could actually take or not take within that framework. It's a little, I don't know which way it could go. It's kind of, at the same time, I do have some preparations just from like my standard like earthquake, hurricane, finding, like I have water and food and some level of supplies, but I also have about 1,500 rounds of ammunition across 4 different platforms.
Yeah. Did you buy with it in cash? None of it's registered because they know what's in your house before you.
No. Well, that's the irony, right? The Democrats input background checks on purchasing ammo, so they know exactly how much I bought 5 years ago. But it's like that's a lot of this ironic shit now. It's like Democrats put into place, and then the people who had kept saying, "Oh, don't register firearms because the Gestapo is going to pick you up." It's like, well, guess what? The fuck, they're the ones using it, that information to potentially take away firearms, find people. So it's like, it's all fucking topsy turvy. All the shit that the Democrats put into place is now going to be used against the Democrats, which is what the maggots we're always afraid of.
Yeah, I think it's just
to their credit. I haven't seen all the stuff, but like NRA did come out against it because basically they're saying
loosely against it. It wasn't straight up like denouncing it, but it was like
sure.
It was as supportive as they've ever been. I would agree with that.
It was as milquetoast as it could be, but yeah. But still, they came out against like, hey, but like they need to be stronger, 100%. But it's like that's what I'm saying. It's so bad that even they came out and like, maybe this wasn't.
Even Marjorie Taylor Greene is like is in support of it, of the victim.
Right.
Like her quote today was literally like you guys need to take your fucking blinders off. He's trying to incite us into civil war. Wake the fuck up. That's what Marjorie Taylor fucking Greene said today.
Like literally the last person who I would think, oh, I want her on my side, and now I'm like, wow, you're on our side. Like that's fucking crazy.
But like,
because it's like, he's like, that's what's scary. Because like, like even if you. Like, you could have been him on multiple fronts if you have your CWP, and then you had it, like I said, it's like, they keep framing it as if it was like this massacre that he was planning. It's like, no, you mean, you're thinking of the guy who shot up 50 people at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, or murdered 50 or 60 people in Las Vegas when he had multiple AR-15s with multiple 30-round mags and bump stops and, literal machine guns. Not the dude who carries literally the standard 6-hour kit that you can buy all day, every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's hilarious watching a fucking cracked out FBI fucking director be like, oh, this weapon is massacre level weapon with excess mags, 20 round mags.
Like,
dude, this is literally the kit you go buy at Bass Pro Shop tomorrow.
It's literally like what I bought when I was shopping for my fucking holster for my concealed carry. Was like, I was like, oh, do I need to get the one that has the slot for the mag? I feel like it would kind of jab into my back. I won't get that. It's like literally on fucking Amazon, and there's a $2 difference. It's like,
Yeah.
That's probably what's going through people's heads. Not like, oh, can't wait to murder 700 people with my 24 rounds.
Well, that's my point. Is that those same people, same maggots, are the ones who say, you know, like in the gun community, don't call them high capacity rounds. They're standard capacity.
Right.
Magazines.
Yeah.
You have low capacity magazines like we have in California. I legally can only own a 10-round mag, even though my gun could, in theory, hold an 18 or 21 round magazine.
Right.
That is intrinsic to the system. It's not high or, you know, whatever. I agree with that portioning. It's like,
so the problem is what you're doing, Nate, is that you're
the
trying to inject logic into people who are not logical.
It's propaganda, 100%. It's literally 1984. What's up is down, down is up. We've always been at war with Oceania. Oceania's always been at war with us. Oceania is our ally. Oceania's always been.
We've increased the chocolate rations this month, even though it's been decreased.
Right. Celebrated the 20 grams of chocolate, even though last month it was 30. Yeah. It's all like insane how they've doubled down on literally. And I'm like, how many fucking retards haven't read 1984? Yeah. I have to see fucking bullshit Kim DeFrisco throws on the fucking Facebook every 20 minutes.
I felt like I downloaded Facebook.
Mar-a-Lago.
I have Facebook deleted for the past like 30 days, and that's exactly what I was about to say. And I downloaded it. I'm like, let me see what my Republican family and extended family and friends are like saying. And the first thing that pops up, is just her in front of the fucking Mar-a-Lago. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm done. I just deleted it immediately again.
And we're done.
I'm like, just like, sweet. It's fantastic. This is like that little Swedish getaway that Hitler had.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Ashton this morning, you, me, every fucking idiot in America has paid for all that shit and paid him millions and millions of dollars because every time he visits, they have to pay that facility $10 million.
And to house the fucking Secret Service and
since we're upgrading the security room, we might as well just like redo the floors here, just charge that to the government. But we're over here fucking around with fucking Somalians who are, you know, somehow grifting for, you know, what, a couple $1 million? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have 300 Somalians, you're claiming they're stealing hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, that's fucking insane and lies. But you have literally a guy whose net worth has gone up by $1.4 billion in 1 year. Like, fucking wake up, you fucking faggots.
It's like insane. And that's what I'm wondering is, it's like, all right, so a white woman has died, a fucking nurse, most trusted profession,
nurse,
literally a fucking a federal employee killing a federal employee.
Yeah.
And dude, I was like tearing up last night because I worked last night. And I was like, I typed in his name into our little email thing. His name popped up with all his coworkers, his fucking supervisor, and like he's MSN and a CCRN. Right? Like on the team shit, like your Outlook, whatever. And it's just like this is it. This is real. System. Yeah. I was just kind of looking at it, just like seeing, like making sure that like
an employee that Brian can look up on Teams, like you can see his org tree.
Just kind of just to make it more real for myself, you know, just like look it up and like this is a person. Yeah. And I posted that thing of the final salute that like I've done 3 times in the past 3 years, where you literally have to play taps and read this kind of little poem for the family so they can, you know, get some closure and stuff. And it's very solemn, and you know, I felt proud. If you served, you put your hand over your heart. If you serve, you salute them. If you haven't served but you're just an employee there, then you put your hand over your heart. It's like a nice little gesture and shit, and it's him doing exactly what the fuck I've done. You know, it's just like it's me. It's fucking me. And it's just like,
well, I see photos posted of him. He's hiking. He is doing what you're doing. And it's just like, he's 37 years old. Like, it's just, and you see like, it's fucking makes you nauseous.
And like I almost feel like kind of doubly like annoyed and sick because like when